Dear Parlour Games, I am writing in all lowercase letters so that you might better hear what would otherwise be a shout. I am curious what the staffing situation behind Parlour Games is in the back room of Parlour Games, as it were, where the real games, the Machiavellian type, sort of power parlour games go on, if you will. I am writing because I'm wondering if you too need anyone to help you with your writing, as the show itself doesn't seem to contain a single written word, other than in the segments where it's patently obvious something has been written beforehand. I would not mind working even for a 6-month internship if you don't mind. That'd be fine. You don't even have to pay me, and I barely even fetch coffee or tea if you prefer. What have I got to recommend that myself? I have quite a bit, but most importantly a stint in a gardening magazine, which was fun gardening, very creative, so even though it doesn't sound like a good fit with the show, it would be, writing about garden gnomes and such. And I sometimes listen to the Parlour Games radio show and think your men are gnomes. Oh blast, I seem to have made a capital letter back there. Much apologies. Anyhow, please let me know my entire CV is attached along with my home address and phone number in case you two want to either call or come by. I can write your show very good, I promise. And another thing is I live in London, so I'm local to your show. And lastly, if you want poetics, I got 'em, like this line. A dog, a hillside, a moon, and a bride, alike startled in white, all three. They yawn wide, they hide, they manipulate footwork through fields under grass broken night, far from cold or even far from their owner, their farmer, their watcher, their groom. Hope that does the trick for you best, Rebecca Bundles.
Won't you come into our parlour, said young Pennington to Guy. We have many curiosities to help the time tick by. Oh no, no, draw the story man, to ask me is in vain. For whoever goes up that winding stair may ne'er come down again. Oh me, oh my, won't you come into our parlour, said young Pennington to Guy. For we have within our parlour many stories to excite, many guests extraordinary. Please give up your silly shit.
Welcome back to Parlour Games, the movie, and now it is time for Poetry Mirror.
Ache and longing. Dawn-lit, she sat in reflection with her back to me, as if still turned to the night before. The hastily drawn curtains throwing sticky light across the rum and coke abstraction at her feet, forming an iced puddle soaking around the CD of Lou Reed, Live in London. I'll be your mirror, beautifully flawed, echoed in ache and longing, unlacing her bodice carefully and wiping away her chic Egyptian makeup. An elaborate mask I imagine she only wore to deflect attention, a gesture towards history and meaning, away from the inverted image of her chic bodice echoed in iced coke.
Hang on. It's okay, I can cut. I just have to make it focus.
Just point again.
I don't want to focus. Tilt the book toward the mirror? Yeah. Ah, yes, point again.
Say the words.
Yeah, give a second and then say them.
Chic bodice echoed in iced coke.
And one more time.
Chic bodice echoed in iced coke.
And one more time.
Chic bodice echoed in iced coke. Okay, this is the classic brooch from the Inspired by Yuri range of collectibles. As you can see, it takes on the classic iconic status of the bent spoon, and these have been fixed to a nice silver brooch back. And this is 007 in, if you want the order number. 007 for the classic brooch. But the brooches also come in a variety of different styles. Here we've got the corkscrew. I'll just hold this against my jumper. You can see this one is more classic, and it's great for formal wear or for occasions, such as family gatherings, things like that. This though is kind of more stunning. This is a piece I think for more casual wear. This would look great if you went down.
That's got an extra twist to it.
Yeah, it's just like a corkscrew. It's been twisted around on itself rather than just being bent over. Yeah, this will look great at a party or in the pub. Wear this to the pub or out to dinner. People will, people always ask you what you're doing wearing that bent fork, and it's just a great talking point, So this one's 008. If you want to order the corkscrew brooch, and there's also one more design of brooch. Is this one, which is the twist or the coil. We call it the coil. I don't know if you can see this, but it's actually been coiled round upon itself, which is an incredibly difficult bend to achieve using your mind. But it, as you can see, it makes a different statement yet again from the classic brooch. And this one is simply stunning. It makes a great gift if you think of the occasions where, christenings, weddings, what a great wedding gift.
Well, even now I'm sort of thinking of several girls that
they would love this. If you wanted to propose to someone and you didn't have a ring, just get them one of these. This is 009 for the coil brooch.
And you would, I expect, because I of course didn't know about Uri Geller before I came to England, but in England, in the United Kingdom, people would automatically see you in that, and sort of
they would know that you would.
It'd be almost an automatic identity, right?
Yeah, and they would say, well, they would connect it with Uri Geller, so you're not taking anything away from the great man by wearing one of these. In fact, you're giving more to him if you think about it.